weather-wise, it is rainy and chilly and yucky, but the football forecast is promising. Intriguing matchup here in Conference USA between 6-1 Marshall and 4-2 FIU here from Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. Even if you had webbed feet, you may not like today, AJ. I mean, it is rainy, it is damp, and what a difference from yesterday. It was sunny and 74 here in this southwest portion of West Virginia, and now it's kind of nasty. We talk about, we'll see how the offenses do. What's it like as a defender playing in a game like this?
Well, people usually think like the defenders they love this weather, they thrive in that, but not really. The thing is, when you have poor weather like this and your footing is unsure, for a defender, it kind of puts you at a disadvantage because the offensive guy knows where he is going. He knows what his route is. As a defender, you have to react off of him, and that split second that you may slip or not be sure of your footing really puts you at a slight disadvantage.
Ready for the kickoff here. FIU won the toss, deferred, so Marshall to receive. Sean Young is the kickoff guy. And the return on the way here for one of the best in the nation, Keon Davis, has 2 returns for a touchdown. There's a scramble there near Davis where he's brought down about the 26-yard line. And it is still Marshall football. And the Herd with those special helmets here on Military Appreciation Day, ready to go. 1st and 10 for the 27. And the handoff right away, Tony Pittman. A big fullback, doesn't do a lot of running, but he'll pick up solid gain on 1st down. And again, you look at the numbers here for Chase Litton on the season between what the defense has gotten and what the offense has given up this year. 2nd and 4. Litton lost the handle. FIU can't fall on it. Scrum for it. Still loose in the pile. And it's FIU ball. Well, that is a perfect microcosm of what the weather is like. Looks to be more difficult. Can the Herd respond? We'll see. Litton spinning out and finds a receiver on the outside. And that is a nice grab by Obialo, sophomore from Coppell, Texas. Slowed by a broken hand at the start of the year. Back to look to make an impact.
There it is. There's your 1st down. Now just keep moving. A lot of coaches.
And the Herd failing on their previous 3rd down crack in this 1st quarter. Litton, plenty of time, and he'll throw. Pass is complete.
1st down, Marshall.
Solid protection there by the Marshall offensive line.
So FIU will have it. 1st down, they'll give it to Gardner to the outside, and that's stacked up and strung out. Excellent work on the outside, Malik Gant. And Chase Hancock there too in this opening quarter. Litton on the move to the outside. Brady in space, and that's a dangerous proposition. Gets across the 40, out near the 45-yard line. 1st down for the Herd. Final 30-second stretch here, opening quarter. Litton will rifle it. Brady. And again, he is dangerous if he gets a step either on the inside or outside.
He really is. 3-by-1 formation. Chase Litton is looking Brady's way the whole time. Nice little slant.
A connection to him, back-to-back 16-yard catches so far in this drive as the 2nd quarter starts. And time for Litton. Looking down the field to the outside into double coverage. And incomplete, trying to find Tyler King out of the backfield. Herd fans in that area thinking maybe there was pass interference. Litton stepping up in the pocket, launching it long. Got a man! But in and out of the hands of Brady. That's Muhammad, who has got his hand full trying to hold on to the Marshall top receiver. And he actually may have been holding on. Look at that hand there in the back.
If you hold down low, a lot of times the referee will not notice it.
Vedvik on for another punt attempt, 2nd of the game. Trying to pooch it down there inside the 10. Excellent coverage. And that is down inside the 5. Hyleek Foster able to get down there. 125 yards total offense so far to just 58 for the Herd. to the outside and strung out quite nicely by the herd. Malik Gant, too, the man down, but help from Channing Hames and others to really stretch the play.
This defense, we talked about, their gap sound at all times. Malik Gant, how many tackles?
Dual running backs alongside Magoo. Keeps the play alive, and now drop. Omari Cobb able to soar in for the sack.
The Marshall defense here shows pressure early, then they drop out with really just a three-man rush.
It's like they heard me. It's almost like he heard me. See?
They heard you, H-E-R-D.
Oh, I see what you did there.
There you go.
Cobb coming in had help. The next Saturday, 7 p.m. only on Stadium. Pickup of 2 on the run by Davis. Litton, time, connection. Brady in open field into FIU territory down to the 46.
Chase Litton here scans the field, and he has so much trust in Brady. You know, when you look to him, he's going to create some separation, and he's definitely found.
2nd and 5. Litton, 8 of 13 now for 90 yards. The ground game gets a call. Davis on the way. Gets stuck by Shermark Spence. Late, but still enough for the first down.
Let's see if they get Juracek, the tight end, going.
They'll go to the end zone.
They'll
go to the outside. Willie Johnson has got it for the score.
They don't need Juracek. Let's just throw it to Willie Johnson right here. First play. This is the spark that this Marshall offense and the whole team needed. Came all the way down with it, secured the catch.
Boy, Emmanuel Lubin had pretty decent.
Willie Johnson here goes up and high points the ball. You get it at its highest point. Let's see from a different angle. The FIU team is hoping he did not secure the catch through the ground. Let's see, did the ball move when it hit the ground? But he still had it for both hands on it. They may take a look to see if the ball shifted right there, but I don't know if they have enough evidence to try to overturn it. Honestly, he looks a little bit like Terrell Owens. He really does at times.
Same number, same initials, and
maybe it has something to do with it. I'm sure it does.
Quality run on first down from Tyler King. As Marshall looks to counter, and again King getting the call to start this series. Again, physical guy, 120 plus so far for the herd. Litton on 2nd and 4. Able to finally get their talented tight end involved. Ryan Juracek, 29th grab of the season, and enough for the first. So far in 3rd down, 1 of 4. Litton. He'll have the first this time.
Jackson White, the holder there, just could not get that one down. As you say, fire drill, you yell fire, fire when there is some kind of mishap, but it was too late. Everyone.
Are you cautious here in this crack, or do you taking some shots?
You got to take some shots, I think, if you're Marshall.
They'll get it to Davis, and he finds an alley out towards the 40-yard line.
Today is Military Appreciation Day for Marshall, so they have special helmets, special uniforms going on. These helmets are really special. They actually represent the 5 branches of the military, 5 different versions of these helmets. This one that we've got here is a Marines helmet. Very cool. I know you took a deeper dive with the equipment manager. What can you tell us?
Well, like you said, I did have a chance to catch up with Zach Littleton, the head equipment manager, and much has been made about Marshall's 9 different uniform combinations. Marshall, honestly, in Conference USA has one of the best equipment staffs. They're on the forefront of uniform combos. And these military appreciation helmets, they're starting to become a theme. Marshall debuted them against Maryland at the Military Bowl a couple years back. This is the 3rd year in a row that they'll wear them. And they really wanted to do something special to honor the military. And like I said, Littleton and his staff, they're always about the latest and the greatest. And so not only was it for the football players, but they also outfitted the entire staff on the sidelines with specialty gear for military appreciation. Take a listen.
Well, For the weekend, we're going to be wearing the helmet that we first wore at the Military Bowl a few years ago with the military M's, the military stripe. This year we've added, or last year actually, we added the hats, the camouflage hats, and this year we've added the staff polos. The signal collars will be in a black polo, very similar to the one I have on now, and then the rest of the staff will be wearing the white military polos. Anytime we do anything special like this, helmet-wise, uniform-wise, anything like that, the fans absolutely love it. Like I said, even if it's just a minor little thing like we added the state a few weeks ago, the fans, the staff, the players, they eat that stuff up. It's something we're always trying to do the latest, the greatest thing you can do, and this is just one of those that they love. I mean, again, I think part of my job is to do the latest and the greatest, the cool things, anything that gets the fans fired up, anything that gets the team fired up, the staff fired up. I think that's kind of what our job is as equipment managers. So when we can break out something like this once a season, kind of give the guys a little extra motivation. Plus the cause for this one is obviously as good of a cause as you're ever going to do. So it's fantastic. I love doing stuff like this, out of the box.
And we're talking about the cause here, Military Appreciation Day here at Marshall as they play FIU. And I'm complaining about the weather and the rain. Jake and I are out here. We got hand warmers and it's cold. But really, think about the military and all that they do for us and what they go through. And I'm complaining about the rain. It's silly.
It puts it all in perspective, especially on a day like this, you know, and sort of sticking with that theme of military appreciation. Marshall did have a pretty special visitor at practice this Wednesday. His name's Brandon Mcguire. He's actually the director of the ROTC here on campus at Marshall. He did 5 tours of duty in Iraq. That's big time. He at one time had the longest recorded sniper kill in American history. I believe he said it was over 5 football fields long, if I remember correctly. And so, obviously, a very special guy. He did a lot for this country, served this country, made the ultimate sacrifice, put his life on the line, and really had a chance to pass some of those life lessons he learned off to this football team. Take a listen.
Another life lesson I learned over my 20 years was practice perfect, right? I don't know if your coaches tell you that, but you practice perfect. If you're doing something wrong, you got to stop and come back and practice doing it perfect. Because every time you do something, you learn muscle memory, right? Everyone here knows how to brush your teeth, right? And when you brush your teeth, do you think about brushing your teeth? Or you think about, I can't believe I took this class so damn early, right? Or I shouldn't have stayed out so late last night, or I should have spent more time on that paper, right? We don't think about brushing our teeth ever. I don't ever think about getting my, T3 molar and, no, I just wake up and I brush my teeth. That's muscle memory, right? I brushed my teeth so long in my life that I don't have to think about it anymore. I can just do it. I wake up and brush my teeth, just like every one of you, right? And for us, it's the same thing. Is I want guys to move down whatever battlefield we're on, and when you get shot at, I don't want you to have to think about what you're doing. I want your body to react immediately. React to the training because we practice perfect, so no matter what's going on in your head, your body's going to react through muscle memory, right? Like riding a bike. You ride a bike, your muscles learn how to ride a bike, you can always ride a bike. So those are just a couple things I've learned through my years. I thank Coach for bringing me out here. You guys are kicking ass this year. It's awesome. I'm here I do the color guard before the game, right before you guys run out of the tunnel. So I watch you guys every single game I'm here. And I love the fact that you're having a kick-ass season.
Marshall at least starting the process with a nice defensive effort to begin.
Yeah, just a big stop. It's what they needed. It's just little steps. You're not going to do it in one play. Just trust the process and make the plays when they're there. Now they're starting on the 35, good field position. Let's see if they can move it.
Litton to the ground, and that's King. Pushed to the outside and shoved out of bounds. Newton Salisbury over there, senior from Collinsville, Oklahoma, helping escort him out of bounds.
King with the vision, the little jump cuts you see there. Just enough.
First down play for the Herd from the 45. Litton fakes the give to King. Sets it to the outside. And another key grab for Obialo, who, as promised from Bill Legg, has been featured in this attack today.
Yeah, coming off missing a few games early in the year, he's finally getting his legs back under him. Really getting his timing down with Chase Litton as we see him standing tall in the pocket. Tons of time, and he's able to step into the throw.
Third grab of the game, 31 receiving yards in all. Litton slings it to the outside. Juracek has it, diving forward inside the 35-yard line. And Marshall starting to get some rhythm on offense.
You're feeling a little bit of it. Juracek does a good job always of kind of feigning like he's blocking, sneaking out into the flat, get the easy completion.
Western Kentucky last year, and in this 21-point deficit, as the third quarter continues to wind, and FIU going to start off with a run play. And Panthers 2 of 5 so far in the afternoon on third downs. This is 3rd and 11. Tyler looked to have jumped, but got back before the snap. No flag to the outside. Excellent coverage defensively for the Herd. Nazeeh Johnson down there to drop Mcguire quickly.
Just nothing doing for Mcguire. Has people all over him. Dumps it down to Mcguire, and the Marshall defense swarms to the ball. They actually had him, as you said. They had Tyler, who would cross the ball but got back in time. If Mcguire could have found a way to...
Success in a lot of those places. Championships, high-level football, as Juracek stretches out for a nice reception, getting it out towards midfield for the Herd, who've got renewed tempo right here. But he comes in with a lot of credit in Miami from his success. It takes time to kind of rally around a new coach, and you seem like they're getting there now midway of the season.
Yeah, they were speaking on, he kind of wants to reinvent himself. Yeah,
player in a team when you're going through a wild swing of a season.
It gives you the time to kind of catch your breath, I think.
King with a nice run, getting inside the 30 towards the 25-yard line. Best run of the game here for the Herd.
Juracek, the big tight end, blocking downfield. Just trying to get some juice going.
They've made some good decisions, it seems, because everything seems to have gone in the right direction for the Panthers so far. King on the comeback, breaks a tackle to the house, and Marshall's heart still pumping. Touchdown, Herd.
After missing the first 2 games, Tyler King has really exploded onto the scene. You look at his elusiveness here and the power to break some tackles.
Which shows some spark here after giving up the pick 6. They get 6 back.
You look at FIU in the back end, Tyler King with the speed he has, he makes guys overcommit and over pursue to where you can cut back across their face and turn it upfield right away.
Anthony Wint reached out, couldn't get him. Spence bounced off, and King able to get it in and try to give the Herd some hope here in the third quarter with a quality 2nd and 7. Run game clogged up. This team has delivered so far today on the road. The run of the near side, Maxwell flipped down. Omari Cobb and company there. Cobb able to get the wrap up.
Upload them to Facebook, upload them to Instagram, and use the hashtag FIU versus Herd. Guys, back up to you.
Litton, great throw. And another reception from Obialo, who has been involved on this attack. First down for the Herd to move the chains.
They're really pushing the pace, keeping their tempo high. They seem to be getting into a little bit of a rhythm here on offense.
Litton, time in the pocket again. Dumps it off to King. He'll slam forward for another first down. Ball pops out. Was he down? Official says yes. Litton to Brady. Trying to split 2 more defenders. Launches himself inside the 30. And the Herd offense is humming. 20-yard pickup.
Chase Litton here feels the pressure, gets rid of the ball right away to his premier receiver, Tyree Brady.
Again, the herd with Litton to Davis on the ground, shooting through the gap, cutting it back against the grain, gets a downfield block into Panther territory. Davis still churning along, and a guy that's got 2 returns for touchdown on the season in the kickoff game with a long return-like run for the herd.
You have to love it. One of the things that you love to see, watch Marcel Williams, number 9, running down the field here, trying to get a block. We just saw Obiawu pop into the screen. Marcel Williams running down, getting not 1, 2 blocks.
Strong.
Keon Davis obviously has the vision to squirt through there. And then the desire and the competitiveness, try to set up some blocks, cut back across the field, multiple cutbacks. He was trying to get in the end zone there.
Brad Muhammad came from out of nowhere to come back and finally drag him down. Litton looking into the end zone. Touchdown, Herd. Williams on the receiving end, and Marshall still hanging around.
Good thing happens. We spoke about him blocking down the field for that last run by Davis. Runs a great route here. Litton stands tall again, just puts a strike on him in the end zone.
Litton scrambling back of the end zone. Willie Johnson able to hang on for the deuce.
Get Litton out here on the edge, in space with multiple options. You see Willie Johnson. Litton throws the high ball to get over the defender, number 3, Andrew Brown. Pulls it in and is able to get a foot down before he's knocked out.
Great grab by Willie Johnson, and another one as well right down the pike on the touchdown.
If you look at that there, Chase Litton, you saw him look to his left, kind of look off the defenders, and a bit surprised to see a run play called there on first down.
Now they have stuck with mixing it up. Litton to King, has room to operate. Finally dragged down. Super tackle by Trayvon Williams. Again, he and Anthony Wint missing the last game against Tulane, but both have been back and been factors at the linebacker spots.
Litton here just hitting his check down, trying to move the ball, continue to get the ball moving upfield. Give your team a chance. No timeouts left, makes it tough in front of them and inbounds. Don't let them get outside. Don't let them stop the clock too much. Try to limit big plays.
King able to pick up yardage. Williams again dragging him down, 3rd and short ahead.
These linebackers are so athletic for FIU. If you look at this, all linebackers in the college game.
Herd looking to push to the red zone, potentially the end zone. Down the middle and caught. Williams, nifty grab in heavy traffic. 1st and goal, Marshall.
Litton has all day to sit there. A disadvantage for the defensive player.
In the slot, right side. Across the middle, they do go to him. That one not hung on to either. Juggled on the way out. Seemingly like they got it right. Trayvon Johnson just got a fingertip on that.
If you saw, his right toe was dragging in the green there. The question is, did he have control of the ball? So keep it on his right toe. Right there, his left toe, sorry, drags. That's the one that you would have to see.
So 3rd and goal here. 2:48 left. This is the front end of a potential double-double here for the Herd. Touchdown and 2s. Now they've got the front end. Touchdown. Tyree Brady diving snare. And the Herd still fighting.
Litton has just he's had a lot of time to throw today. Brady getting that knee down with possession to keep this team alive.
Williams in motion. Nice play fake from Litton. Throws it back. Excellent play call, and the 2 is good as Willie Johnson gets his second straight 2-point grab.
It's very similar to the last 2-point conversion they had. Willie Johnson caught the last one right there as well. Get Litton moving out on the edge, give him multiple options. If everyone's covered, he could even try to run it in. Willie Johnson on the end line seals the deal. 2 of the 4 steps out of the way right here now, Jason. So they can go 4 for 4, as you said. Touchdown, 2-point, touchdown, 2-point. Oh, by the way, we're going to have to check this onside here.